Now, in this video, we're talking about a very special place for me because it's the part of the trip that I feel like was 100% my idea, 100%
She
my.
was influenced on TikTok, and that's why we ended up going there. The whole reason.
I was influenced on YouTube.
She was influenced.
Hello. We are Trisha
And Gabriel.
from different sides of the world but brought together by nursing school. After a couple years of travel nursing, we are taking a break to just travel.
We are going around the world in 100 days, but probably more, and hoping to see a few friends along the way.
So follow along with us as we simply live our lives in many cities across the globe.
I was influenced, very, very highly influenced, to go to the city of, how do you say, Aix-en-Provence?
He corrected me. It's Aix-en-Provence.
It is a little town. I thought it was little. It's actually
It's
similar
in
to our
China.
hometown of Fargo, North Dakota
Yeah.
in population. But there is an old part of the town where cars don't really go in. It's mostly walking. Looks ancient, beautiful. And it is 30 minutes or so train ride from Marseille, just up and more in the mountains.
Also, for my logistic peeps, it's probably 30 minutes away from the Marseille International Airport. So Aix-en-Provence and Marseille are probably, we say, equidistant to the airport, but Aix is probably a little bit closer. So just so you know, you can just go straight from the airport. You don't have to go to Marseille first.
Yes, that was actually a very important revelation of ours.
Look, wait, turn it. That's our key. Is it gonna...
No,
Do you know how to use it?
No,
All right, first stop in Aix-en-Provence. I'm already eating it. It's good, right? 10 out of 10? Maybe not 10. It's long. 11.
This city is known for its lavender fields, which I was so excited about, but note to all of y'all, the lavender only blooms in June and July.
Of course, which I could have told you if you weren't so influenced.
The city is also known for its rosé, and its honey. So, all delicious things. The point of this portion of the trip was to sit in the sun in the squares of a beautiful city and enjoy great food and drink, which we did. Did we not?
She was influenced.
I was so influenced, but this is my kind of thing. You ready? You know, I don't like rosé, but I like it. It's good. Also, it is known for, oh, my heart. It's known for its markets. So there is a food market and a flower market every single day, 8 to 1. First Sunday of the month, the flower market turns into a book market. And every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, it's an everything market. So like vintage stuff, clothes, paintings, art, all of the things. So we went and we strolled around the markets and it was simply magical.
Oh, happy for you.
Yeah, it was like my dream city.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Another thing that you need to get get there are the Madeleines.
Yes.
We stood in line. Libby and I, you didn't come with us.
Nope.
Libby and I stood in line for these Madeleines for probably 30 minutes. And I'll tell you, they were worth it. Probably should have got more. But we felt bad because there was a long line behind us, and we're like, what if we just took them all? We shouldn't. One of my favorite parts of this trip so far was going out to the food market in the morning and buying eggs, oranges, onions, and baguettes. Do not forget the baguettes, and cheese. And then coming back to our Airbnb, we did stay in an Airbnb and making breakfast. Our Airbnb also, thank you, had a juicer, so we juiced our own oranges into orange juice.
Elite oranges.
That was maybe one of my favorite things about this trip.
Like,
One day we woke up and we were going to go for breakfast. Found a place and we sat, and then an Irishman and a Canadian sat next to us, and just struck up a conversation. And then they recommended that we go to Steve's,
Saint Steve's,
which is, I believe, a one-star Michelin restaurant, and they encourage us to do the tasting menu. So, as people who are easily influenced, we looked on the website and we found reservations, and we were able to go out there. I believe it's also a hotel.
Yeah, it was a hotel.
And the restaurant is there. I don't know if it's going to be some video, or if you're putting it in here.
Yeah, probably here.
Okay. Just an experience.
It was our first Michelin star experience. We got to do it with Libby.
Yes.
Extra fun. We did the 5-course tasting menu.
Right.
But if I can count right, more than 5 things came out. I don't know.
I don't know what this counts.
And it wasn't, I mean, okay. I was thinking, okay, the experience, the service, all of that's going to be great. The presentation of the food, but the food's going to taste mid.
Yeah.
It was like a whole experience for your mouth. Like the
Right.
flavors, the texture, you can tell somebody sat and did research upon research about how flavors and textures go together.
It's just brought new sensations to your mouth that you're not used to. So like you find after you take a spoon, a biteful, like, what is that? You know, it was just like that feeling all night long. Again, it's like kind of like tapas-ish size of food, smaller size, but at the end of the day, you feel like
you ate.
Right.
And the service, amazing. They'll all come out with all your dishes. Like, so there's 3 of us, so 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
They'll set it down, and they've got like it's like they're dancing.
Yes, it was very
it's like
choreographed.
A coordinated thing. It was great.
And then they all wore the same kind of shoes, the same suit, to just really
the way they like turn
around, like the angles. Very, very interesting. We were joking that on Friday nights they just go practice their they practice their craft. It was excellent. And we had a great time out there.
And it lasted 2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
We had no idea that it had taken
that we've been eating for so long.
It didn't feel like that.
They have a 7-course menu. And when we're kind of deciding, I believe the price differential was like 20 to 30 euros per person for the 5 versus the 7-course menu. But the person helping us like told us, yeah, you need 3.5 to 4 hours for this menu. And I was like, 3.5 hours? That's like an entire soccer game. Like, why? Right. But we didn't ever feel like we're just sitting there waiting for the next.
No, the next food came.
Right. So great experience. The only thing I was not a fan of, and I'm not a fan of in general,
Oh,
and I thought this would change, cheese. Oh my goodness. No. They had the stinky cheeses there. I was like, I'll be open-minded. I'll try one. No, terrible
he
idea. Don't
only
do it.
tried
It was
one.
gross. No, can't do it. Oh, still. Ugh.
Anyway, forget about Gabe's. He's never liked cheese. Okay,
No.
don't take this anyway. You didn't even grow up eating cheese.
No, but
You
they
think the concept of cheese is wrong.
well, I don't think it's wrong. I think it's weird. But they had entire course was just different kinds of cheese
Okay.
from all over
Cheese
France. No. It was great for people that like cheese. I feel like that's your place because it's an entire course. Cheese lovers.
Yeah. Anyway, 10 out of 10 experience.
Are you guys ready?
Aix-en-Provence, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
When you're in the south of France, go there. Be influenced by me, as I was influenced. You know what I've noticed about this trip? If there's a line, that's a good thing.
Yes. Only go to places where there's a line. That's a telltale sign.
It's a good thing when there's
And
a line.
I feel like notice a few tips here, maybe a few tips here. Notice how much English is being spoken on the lines. The more the English, the more sauce you should be. Number two, is the food drawn? Pictures of the food. Any place that draws the food, probably skip.
You mean like photographs of the
Right,
food.
on the menu, they have photographs of the book, like what you can read. Yeah, skip it.
Well, you can't. We can't.
Yeah, you can, but that's not the point, though. You know, if they draw a picture of the food, probably shouldn't. Rule of thumb. So lines, the amount of English being spoken, and then pictures on the menu. Those are
And
my
somebody standing out front telling you to come inside.
yes. Usually it means that there's a reason they're up front. Like
You're
they
not doing
instead of hiring another like patisserie chef, they
hired
hired
that guy.
somebody to bring people inside. That yeah.
Mm-mm.